Hello everyone and welcome to Management 446. I'm your course professor, Dr. Mehdi Sharifi Kobde. I prefer to start with a short bio of myself. I joined Canisius College in 2019 and before that I was an assistant professor of management at Fayetteville State University in North Carolina. I have a bachelor in mechanical engineering, a master in business administration, and a PhD in strategic management and international business. I've been teaching management courses, particularly business policy and strategy, for almost 5 years. You can find a detailed bio of myself in the introduction discussion topic, where I want you to go and introduce yourself for me and your classmates. This course is a capstone strategy course, and it is an integration of all business disciplines into discussion of goals, strategies, policies, planning, and evaluation. As you may already know, this course must be taken in the last semester of your senior year. In this short video, I'm going to describe how this course works and also explain what you should do during this semester. The purpose of this video is to familiarize you with the structure and different sections of this course. As you may already know, this is a fully online course with synchronous meetings on Mondays and Wednesdays every week on the time frames mentioned in your syllabus. We will use Zoom for our meetings, and the scheduled Zoom meetings links will be found on D12 in the Zoom meeting sections under Content tab. One of the important things you should know is that all the course information and news pieces will be posted on D12, and you can find this essential info on your D12 account. If you open the course on D12, the first thing you see on the home page is the news section here. The first piece of news that I have already posted is a brief description of the course, and it asks you to download and read the syllabus and then take the syllabus quiz. Here you can find the links for both of them. The good news is that the syllabus quiz won't be counted in your final grade. It is just to make sure that you read the syllabus. To download and read the syllabus, you can simply click on the link here or go to the content section and find the syllabus file in the course file sections. The other important thing you can find in the home page is the calendar, which shows the important dates such as due dates. For instance, the deadline for submitting the syllabus quiz is September 5th. Now let's check the content area. As I mentioned earlier, you can find essential files like the course syllabus in the course files sections. Here is the syllabus. And here is where you can find the Zoom links for each session. All the Zoom meetings links will be posted and will be accessible here on your D12. During the semester, students are required to do different types of assignments. These assignments are mostly provided by Cengage, which is an American educational content, technology, and services company for the higher education. To get access to the Cengage assignments and the textbook contents, you need to register for Cengage MindTap. Instructions for the registration process can be found in Cengage Resources section. By clicking on this link, it shows the registration process guideline. Subscribing to Cengage Unlimited is the recommended purchasing option for your course materials. In addition to the online assignment, a Cengage Unlimited subscription gives you access to the platform, study tools, and e-textbook, which means that you do not need to buy or rent the book separately. During the semester, we are going to cover 12 chapters of our textbook, which are divided into 4 separate modules. Let's go back to the content tab. All the modules can be seen here on your D12. The first module is an introduction to strategic management and has 2 chapters. The second module is about the nature of competitive advantage and has 2 chapters as well. The third module is about the types of strategies and has 6 chapters. And finally, the fourth module is about implementing a strategy and has 2 chapters. Each module has 3 sections: study tools, individual assignments, and group assignments. For instance, let's take a look at module number 1. You will find the description of the module and its learning objectives right under the module topic. Here is the module title and topic, and as I said, it's about Introduction to Strategic Management. And here you can find a brief description of the module, the chapter titles, and learning objectives. The next section you will find after the module description is the study tools. In the study tools section, you will see readings and flashcards. Each chapter has one flashcard link and one reading assignment where you can search, jump to sections, highlight, take notes, have the text read aloud, define words, and several other things. Study tools won't be counted on your final grade. In the section of individual assignments, you have 5 types of assignments. First, what would you do assignments, which have 5% of your final grade, and the 2 lowest scores will be dropped. In these assignments, you will watch a video about a real-world company and answer a multiple-choice question. All answers are correct, and you must choose which decision you feel is the best. You may need 5 to 10 minutes for each what would you do assignment. Chapter quizzes also have 5% of your final grade. Again, the 2 lowest scores will be dropped. Chapter quizzes test your knowledge on chapter concepts and may take up to 40 minutes of your time. Like chapter quizzes and what would you assignments, video quizzes have 5% of your final grade. And again, 2 lowest scores will be dropped. These assignments are short videos illustrating management issues in real organizations. You will answer multiple choice questions relating to chapter concepts. The video quizzes help you see how the concepts you're learning come to life in real-world scenarios. You need about 15 minutes for each video quiz assignment. Guided cases are activities that ask you to read a case and answer questions about it. You will need about 45 minutes to answer each case questions. You will learn to see and understand the kinds of things you should be looking for when it comes to analyzing cases. Only chapters 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 have guided case assignments. And altogether, they have another 5% of your final grade after dropping one of your lowest scores. Instead of guided cases, chapter 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 have you decide assignments. Your grade in this part will be counted for another 5% of your final grade. These activities will put you in the shoes of a manager and ask you to make decisions based on the chapter concepts. Each of you will have a unique experience and different results from these activities. You make the decision activities allow you make real-world business decisions and experience the result of your actions to help you think like managers. In addition to the individual assignments, you have 4 group projects to submit. These group projects together have 30% of your final grade. In group projects, you will use your theoretical and practical knowledge acquired to do 4 group projects. The class will be separated into teams of 4 or 5 students. Teams will stay intact throughout the semester because many of you work on teams throughout your career. This is a low-risk way to gain exposure to teamwork, scheduling, time management, delegation, leadership, interdependent work sharing, and managing personal conflicts. The projects require research, imagination, and logic in applying the content of this course. The first step in doing group project is being part of a group. Reading other students' introduction is a good way to get familiar with your classmates and find a teammate. Whenever you decide who you want to be in a group with, and they also accepted that, one of the team members needs to send me an email with the names of the members. The one who sends the email needs to CC everyone in that email. I need to receive everyone's agreement reply to that email. And after receiving response from everyone, I will enroll your team in a same group. After being a part of a group, you can start working on your project. To do your group assignments, you first need to read instructions. For instance, let's take a look at group project number 1. The instruction part has an introduction, purpose of project, and getting started, which is the main description of the case. After reading the instruction, you as a group should follow the listed steps. Here, for example, in group project number 1, there are 9 steps to go through. The last part is recommendation about the accepted layout and required sections and subsections. For example, in this group project, you need to start with a color page, table of contents, and after that it comes mission statement analysis, industrial definition, market segmentation and customer analysis, external environment analysis, which has its own subsections, and finally it asks you for strategic recommendation that can be taken care of by answering these questions. After writing your project together, each of you is required to submit his or her submission. The submissions should be done just through D12. Please do not email me your submissions. And each of you need to submit his or her submission, and this is just to avoid free writing and to make sure that all of the members were involved in the projects. Only 1 grade will be assigned to each group, and you will get feedback for your submissions. The remaining part of your final grade will be calculated based on your grades in the exams. There will be 4 equally weighted case analysis essay question exams that covers different parts of your textbook. The first exam tests your knowledge in functional level strategies. The second exam tests your knowledge in business level strategies. The third exam tests your knowledge and analytical skills in global strategies. And the last exam, the 4th exam, tests your knowledge and analytical skills for about corporate level strategies. As I said, there is no midterm or final exam. All the exams are equally weighted. The deadline for each assignment is the due date for the module that assignments belongs to. Start and due dates for the exam will be announced at least 1 week in advance. And all the exams will be available and accessible in here, the exams section. Please let me know if you need any further assistance with these information. My office hours are between 1:30 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. We can meet during these times through Zoom, Skype, or phone calls. My Zoom personal meeting ID and Skype name and cell phone number can be found in the syllabus. Other communication in this course I prefer to take place via email. My turnaround time for email messages are 24 hours during the week and 48 hours on weekends. If you have not heard back in these time frames, that means I have not received your email, and please try again. Finally, I recommend that you consult with the student support services offered by the Grief Center and Writing Center. I also strongly recommend that you carefully read academic policies and the Code of Integrity. Both can be found in your syllabus. That is what you're expected to do during this semester in this class. I look forward to seeing your introduction postings and meeting you in our first online meeting on Monday.